It's important to not forget what you've been through.
I was very surprised when we got engaged. I mean, it was genuine shock and excitement. My jaw just dropped and hit the floor.
About a year and a half after Taylor and I were married, Taylor had a routine appointment with her doctor, at which point they felt what was a mass. During that procedure is when they realized that this wasn't some regular cyst, it was a tumor. I held her hand and I told her, Taylor, they discovered a tumor. You have cancer. And that was, the hardest thing that I've ever had to do. She was really a rock throughout it all, strong, resilient, and brave. She didn't let her best traits wash away with that diagnosis. The second week of November, we went into the hospital and she just wasn't feeling well. A day later, she fell asleep and didn't wake up again. Sometime on Friday evening, I knew in those few minutes that those were going to be the last few minutes that we had with one another. And she wanted to beat cancer so badly. And she did. She beat it every day that she faced it. For me, I never wanted to forget about Taylor. I wrote an essay called Our Last Home. It's about my first night back in our house after Taylor passed away. The writing process was difficult, but therapeutic. And that's been a really great step in the healing process. Looking at pictures of her and talking about her, that's been so important to me because it keeps her memory at the forefront. So I started the Taylor Soloff Memorial Endowment to make sure that there was a sustainable way of keeping her memory alive. We've partnered with the Levine Cancer Institute and we fund patient care initiatives. One of the first that we started provides professional photography services to cancer patients and their caregivers. Everybody has their own struggles, but you don't realize sometimes when you go to work that they're going to become a part of your family. And that's exactly what happened at GMR. They were there for me. Such incredible support for myself and for her memory. Remembering is an active exercise. It can be painful, it can exact an emotional toll, but it's always worthwhile. It's not easy being a widower at 30 years old, but I have a fantastic girlfriend now. It's not something I knew I was going to have the capability of still being able to do, but I think I do. And Katie has helped me realize that. I think she understands, the importance that memory plays for me. Taylor and I never really talked about what life would look like after she passed away. I'd like to think that she'd be proud of me, proud of the decisions I've made, proud of how I've handled the healing process. It's okay to hold on to the pain. It's okay to let the pain become a part of you, as long as you make room for the happiness and healing and the ability to move forward.